Hello guys, welcome to this channel. In this video, I will show you how I'm modeling this perfume bottle. Okay, let's start it. First, open up your Blender, new file, General, go to the right view, select your cube, tap to the edit mode, press S, Y to scale it on the Y axis, and just type on your keyboard 0.5, just like this. Go to the top view, press Ctrl R to add a new loop cut. I'm creating 7 cuts, and Ctrl R again, add another loop cut. For this one, I'm using 4 cuts, just like this. And then press 3 to change it to the face mode. We need to select all of this face like this. Press I to insert like this. And then we can press I again, once again, okay. Then you can right click, loop tool, circle. But if you don't have this option, let me unload this first. Go to the edit, preference, at the add-ons here, you need to type loop. Then we need to enable this mesh loop tools. After you enable it, save your preference and back to our object here. Then you can right click, loop tool, circle. Then we need to press scale our circle here. Press S to scale it down, just like this. And then you can press X, delete the face. Now we have something like this. And then press 2, change it to the edge mode over here. And then you can hold Alt and click on this edge, just like this. E to extrude, S to scale it, just a little bit like this. And then we can press E to extrude again, Z to extrude it on the Z axis, way up here, just like this. Then we can tap to the object mode, Shift D to duplicate it, press Escape to reset the location, go to the front view, Alt Z to see the X-ray view, press S to scale it. Let's scale it down. It's gonna be the inside of the bottle. I'm gonna use this thickness, and then press GZ, move it up just a little bit like this. You can tap to the edit mode, Alt Z to see the X-ray view. We need to change it to the vertices mode by pressing 1 on your keyboard. Just click and drag like this. It will select all of this like this. Go to front view. Then over here, at the professional editing, we need to enable it and change this one to sphere. Then we can press G, Z, and move this down. You can adjust the effect of professional editing by scroll up and scroll down on your mouse wheel, just like this. I'm gonna do something like this. Yep. And I'm gonna move it down, way down like this. Okay. Then we can press O to disable the professional editing. Just click and drag like this to select all of the bottom like this. And then press GZ, move it up. And I'm gonna put it somewhere here. Okay. Then press 2, change it to the edge mode. We can select all of this edge, go to the select, sharp edge, and we don't need to select this one. Okay, and Ctrl B to bevel it. Okay. Looks good. Then we're gonna Shift D to duplicate it again, and we're gonna name this one liquid. Let's hide the liquid first. Then select Alt Z, X-ray view, select this object and this one, and then we can press Ctrl G to join them. After you join them together, tap to the edit mode again, and then we need to select this edge and change this to vertices. Press G, Z, hold Control, and select one of this edge. It will automatically snap, just like this. And then go over here, overlay, click here and check this face orientation. As you can see, the inside part, we need to change the face. Just select one of the edge of the inside part, press L and press Shift N. Recalculate it normal over here. Just click here, okay. Then we can enable this face orientation. We need to select this edge and one of this edge, press F to fill. Select this edge and hold F to fill everything, just like this. Okay. We're gonna select this edge, hold Ctrl till here, all of this edge, like this. Yep. After you select all of this edge, oops, without this one, we can press Ctrl B to bevel it, and let's make it just 2 segment. Yep, just 2 segment. Just click like this, and we can change over here the inner, change it to arc. Now we have something like this. Okay. Tap to the object mode. We can add a modifier, generate bevel modifier, change the segment to the 3 and amount here 0.003. Just like this. Then we can add a subdivision modifier. Then you can press Shift A, mesh, add a cylinder, press S to scale it down, press GZ, move it up like this. It's gonna be the cup. S to scale it. Yep, maybe just something like this. And then Alt Z, we gonna tap to edit mode, press 1, Alt Z, select this edge, GZ, move it down like this. Yep, something like this. And then we can press I again, insert like this. We can Shift D to duplicate this one. Then we can press GZ, move it up, maybe over here. And then press E, Z, extrude on the Z axis. Just like this. It's gonna be the spray. You can right click, shade smooth. And add a bevel modifier. 3 segment. This 1.003. Press Ctrl 2, add a subdivision modifier. Okay. Maybe it's too big, I guess. You're gonna press S to scale it and Shift Z to scale it without the Z axis. Something like this. And we need to adjust this one also. Press 3, change it to the face mode and click like this. Then you can go to the select more or less, and we need to select more. Yep. Alt Z. Then we can press S to scale it without the Z axis. Scale it down inside like this. Okay. We can add a little bit detail to the spray cup. Let's name this one spray cup. And this one, name it bottle. Select your spray cup here, tap to the edit mode. Then we can press Ctrl R to add a loop cut, just like this. And then press 3, change it to the face mode. I guess we need to back to the object mode and press Ctrl A, apply the scale, and then tap to the edit mode. We need to select all of this face like this. Then press I to insert like this. Right click, loop tools, circle. As you can see here, when we rotate it, it doesn't look pretty good. It looks flattened. we need to uncheck this one over here. Okay, now it looks good. Then we can press I again to insert like this, and then press X, delete the face. Then press 2, change it to the edge modes. Press Alt, select this edge, just like this. Then press E to extrude, extrude it inside like this, on the Y axis, just like this. And then Alt and click this edge, Shift D to duplicate it, press P, selection, tap to the object mode, select this object, this one, tap to the edit mode, press A to select everything. Then we can press F to fill, and then press I, like this. Press A to select everything, go to the right view, Alt Z, we need to make it flatten, press S, Y, 0, okay. Then we can move this one inside like this, and then tap to the edit mode, select this edge, press E, Y, okay. Maybe we need to make a hole inside here. Face mode, by pressing 3, select this face, press I to insert, like this, and press Alt E, extrude the face along normal, extrude it inside. Yep, just like this. And then press Shift A, mesh, add a cube, press GZ, let's put it here, over here, tap to the edit mode, Alt Z, S to scale it down, like this, S, Z, scale it down on the Z axis, probably something like this, okay. Let's see, at the top view, press S, Y, okay. Tap to the object mode, add a modifier, generate bevel modifier. Let's play with this bevel. Yeah, I guess just something like this. Maybe we need to scale it a little bit. Okay, name this one cup. I guess we need one more thing. The liquid here, tap to the edit mode, Alt Z. Let's just select all of these vertices at the top, press X, delete the face, just like this, and then select all of these vertices, this, and press F to fill. Then you can press I if you want it, just like this. Add a modifier, subdivision surface, make it level 2, and press Ctrl R, put a new loop cut here. I guess it's good. One more thing, Shift A, mesh, add a plane, tap to the edit mode, Alt Z, press A to select everything, then you can press M to merge them and select at center. Now we have this one vertices. Go to the front view, we need to press E to extrude, extrude like this, extrude again and extrude. Select the bottom, this one, extrude it again. Okay, add a modifier, subdivision surface, tap to the object mode, Alt Z, make it level 2, and right click, convert to curve. It's gonna be a curve, and then go over here, object data property, then move down to geometry, and here the dip, we need to change the size Maybe this is enough. Let's set up the material. Let's go to the shading tab over here and select our bottle here. Click new material, select our principal BSDF here and press X to delete. Then we're gonna press Shift A, search for glass BSDF, connect this to the surface, and let's change the roughness to 0.1. And for these caps, new material, let's name this caps, and this one bottle. Let's delete this one, Shift A, glass BSDF, connect it to surface, and change the roughness to 0.3. I forgot one thing, go to the here, render property, render engine here, change EV to cycle. I'm only using CPU, but if you have a graphic card, just use GPU. And then let's change this one to render preview. Just click like this. Then click here. We're gonna enable the Synlet and Synword for now. Just like this. So we can see it well. And select our liquid. This one. Let's create new material. Let's name this liquid. Then let's just delete this. Add a glass BSDF. Connect glass to surface. Maybe we're gonna change the IOR to 1.33. I guess that's the IOR for liquid. And you can also change the color to any color you want. You can add another node. Shift A, search for hue saturation value here. Just click here. Then we're gonna connect the color to color, but before we do that, just click and hold to this color at your glass BSDF like this, and then drop it to this one, just like this. Then connect color to color here. Then we can increase the value, maybe to 1.8 or something. You can see the difference, right? This one. Yep, this object. Let's just use simple material. Turn down the roughness. Transmission here. Make it 1. And this one, I guess this is the last part. That's new material. Next, the metallic. Turn on the roughness. Change the color. Let's make it, I want it to be a gold color. Yeah, just like this. Next, we're gonna set up the lighting. Go to the layout. We need another window. Just move your cursor over here. You can see the plus icon, and then just click and drag like this. It's gonna be open the new window, just like this. Then we can press Shift A, mesh, empty, add a plane axis. We add another empty here. As to scale it, just like this. As you can see, our object here, if we move it, we need to move it one by one. We only need to set parent all of this object to this empty. Select your empty like this. Then you can press A to select everything and Ctrl P, object it transform. So we only need to move this empty. It will move all of our object. Press Shift A, camera, and at this window you can press 0 on your numpad, or click here to camera view, and I'm gonna press T, and over here go to the right view, select your camera, press GY, move it back here, just like this. and we're gonna change the focal length to maybe 16 or 18, I guess. Then let's change the resolution. I'm gonna make it vertical. I'm gonna change this one to 1. Okay, I'm gonna move our camera back again. Yep, something like this, I guess. This object, I'm gonna press R twice to rotate it, and let's make it something like this. Yeah, go to the render preview here. Overlay here, we can turn this off, and this one also, the gizmo. We can press Ctrl B, press Shift A, light, add area light. Let's go to the top view, press RX 90 degree, press GY, move it back here. Then change your pivot point to median point. You can also change it here, like this. Press S to scale it. I'm gonna scale it on the Z-axis, just a little bit like this. Then shape here, change it to disk. Then I'm gonna change the power to 500. Then gonna back change to the 3D cursor, and go to the top view. R to rotate it, I'm gonna put it somewhere here. Go to the front view, I'm gonna rotate it again, put it here. Okay, just like this. And then I'm gonna duplicate this one, R to rotate it. Let's put it here. G, Z twice, move it back here, and change the shape to square, just like this. I guess it's too far. G, Z twice. Okay, and go to the right view, rotate it again, like this. Okay, then duplicate it, press Alt R, Alt G, top view, press RY minus 90 degree, press GX, put it here, and SZ. Okay, let's change the power to 300, and let's GY, put it somewhere here. Let's create a background, Shift A, mesh, set a plan, RX 90 degree, S to scale it, like this, and GY, put it back here. Yep, just like this. And you can also add a material for this background. Change the color to any color you want. I'm going to use this one. Shift A, mesh, add a plan, RX 90 degree, S to scale it, SZ, scale on the Z axis. Okay, then go over here, object property, and go to the visibility, try visibility here. We're gonna enable the camera so this object didn't show at the camera. We gotta move this one back here, R to rotate it, it's create the shadow for our object. Let's put it here. And for the render, I'm just noise threshold here, I'm just using 0.5, and max sample here I'm only using 50. Color management here I'm using filmic and very high contrast. And I guess we are done here. Thank you for watching and see you on my next video.